Hello, what's up YouTube and website? Haven't had anything up in a while, but this is going to be a video that I'm going to put up on my website. Kind of a what is Meow Mix Music, what is Turtle number 13 DJ Turtle. Meow Mix Music being my YouTube channel, my band name that I make music under, and it's been many things. So I've gone by Turtle number 13 since high school. I got nicknamed in high school by a guy on the basketball team named Gabe, I believe. Yeah, Gabe. And I walked around with backpack and stuff all the time, and I was probably about the slowest person on the team. This guy, stoner guy, is just like, dude, you're like a turtle. Name stuck all through high school, past high school. I made probably about the same time as that, I had a computer class that we had to like make our own email and stuff, and we were learning Microsoft PowerPoint and stuff. And so during that, I had to make my own email, and I went for Turtle 13, and Turtle 13 was taken at Hotmail. Don't know who would take that name. It's so good, but so it suggested like Turtle number 13 and a bunch of other things, and I was like, 13 is my lucky number, so I want to stick with that in there, and I went with Turtle number 13, so numbers spelled out. That's kind of just been the thing. So most of these sites I've signed up through since then, like MySpace, YouTube, Facebook. I generally try and get the /Turtle number 13. It's just been the thing I've always tried to do. Some games I've played haven't allowed that long of a name. It's a pretty long name for an email and stuff, so I've gone with like Turtle with Roman numerals 13, or just Turtle 13 when I can get that. So that's kind of the origin of that name, and why I stuck with it was really just because I got it as a first email. My first Hotmail email was Turtle number 13 at Hotmail, so don't spam me. I don't even check that email barely anymore because it gets so much spam. It's I don't know, 13 years I've had that email, so it gets a lot of just junk mail. I don't have the time to go through it all. But that's kind of how that. And then I DJ'd in high school, and so the DJ Turtle was the name for a while. And there was a time where we kind of, I don't remember who it was with, but we joked about making like a band and calling it Meow Mix. And then I kind of took it serious, and I was like, Meow Mix would be kind of a cool band name. Like, you can get like found by people Googling something for cat food, and they'd be like, oh hey, this is a band. I kind of thought it'd be like a cool way to, like, punk hits, trick people into your site, and so my first thought was to go with Meow Mix, and I thought I gotta throw music in there so people know it's a band and not just cat food. I'm not just some cat food site. So I went with Meow Mix Music, and I made my first website, and it was pretty cool. So give me a break. Went with that for I don't even know how long. I've had the site now since at least 2004 or 5. So it's been a while that I've had a website. It doesn't get a lot of traffic. It's not the most awesome thing ever, but you do what you can. And I've been trying to legitimize the website by I'm gonna totally like remake it so that it has hopefully a button for the different streams. I have the Twitch TV, I have the Owned, I have the livestream.com one, which is, that one is just for like music DJing. I think it's the only one that's not specifically for gaming for me, and so if I want to do like some web radio stuff, it'll be on livestream.com, and there'll be a link somewhere on my site. You'll see it. The Twitch and Owned, because they both are pretty much the same thing, Twitch is more popular. I think I'm going to start using Twitch more. So sorry for any of you that wanted to watch my stuff on Owned. XSplit, I kind of only got XSplit because of Owned, but it works for Twitch too, and it works for YouTube. I can do local recordings, like this is a local recording I'm going to put up later to YouTube specifically, and it works pretty well for everything I need to do. So I used to use Fraps and have to go edit and stuff, but it's much easier to just use XSplit and just be like local recording, bam, because I normally am doing stuff on the fly like this. It's not scripted, it's not anything that I've planned out, and it's not anything I need to do any editing to. That's why Fraps was just too much hassle. Makes much bigger files, too big of a file, really. They take up so much hard drive space. So I'm lucky to be using XSplit to do stuff, and I do like the way I can just change from scene to scene on the fly like it. So been trying to get some like music in the background and trying to figure out the levels, so I'm sorry if the levels are wrong in this video. It's hard to do, and I'm just using Spotify to play some like background chill music I just found a few seconds before I started making this video. So it's nothing in particular, it's just some really easy relaxing background chill stuff for the website video. So the rest of this video is going to be, I guess, kind of like what I do. Well, first thing, a few years ago I started making electronica. I started using Fruity Loops being a PC program for making electronica, drum and bass. Some people make dubstep on it. I've not really figured out how some people do it, but I would like to. Dubstep's a fun genre to play with, because you can kind of really do anything as long as you got some wub action. People enjoy it. I haven't really been working on my music lately. There's just been one lack of inspiration, because sometimes you just gotta take in stuff. You just gotta, you know, watch all the nerdy anime comic book stuff you're into and just kind of like collect thoughts. And there was a while where I was trying to put out music, and I was trying to put out stuff that I liked, but I was just getting, it was too rushed, I don't want to say too much of a job, but because it wasn't really a job, it was just too much something, I don't know, I can't think of a word for it. There was pressure to it, and it just didn't, you know, it didn't feel, the music didn't feel organic, the music didn't feel like I really was into it. And so I've taken a break for quite a while at this point, actually. And my music's still up on, I think, I don't know what site it's on, but there'll be some links on my website for that if you want to go download some of the music I've made in the past. I'm about ready to actually work on some music soon, and I've got such a collective interest in music that it's kind of hard to pick like where I want to go. I've really been into drum and bass for like a long time. I loved the drum and bass, the you know, just the higher BPM stuff, and the fact that you can kind of put any other kind of sound samples in there. Anything, I mean, because I'm a pretty nerdy person, let's admit it, you know, I'm a huge comic book kind of fan, I'm a big video game nerd, and so when it comes down to it, I really want to take some samples and kind of mix them in. And I've done one song that had kind of some of the sound effects from Bleach, and I kind of made it wub wub, and it was cool. It wasn't quite it wasn't amazing, but it, you know, it's something that I enjoyed. It was probably the last song I made that I enjoyed, and so I'd like to get back into that at some point. And so as far as music goes, I'll probably stick with Fruity Loops. I'm not a Mac person, so it's not going to be GarageBand or anything. And you know, as far as music goes, I don't know how to play any instruments. Like, I really only know how to do stuff with a computer, how to do the mapping and stuff, and it's it's fun. I miss doing it. I've had a lot of distraction in my life and in my time, in my schedule, that there's like so much going on, or there's like people in my house running around making noise that I can't focus on it. And then the other thing is, you know, I'm a big video game person, and a lot of the video games, I'm not into WoW anymore. I used to be into WoW for like 4 or 5 years, and it took up so much time that I just didn't have time for anything extra, and luckily I'm out of that now. But I never really wanted to make like WoW specific music. Like, I know there's some people that do stuff on YouTube that do like WoW parody music, machinima kind of music. The parody music, it's cool, but it's just not for me. I never really wanted to be a parody kind of person. I thought if I ever did a band that did covers, there's probably a good list that I'd like to put up of just songs that I'd really like to do a cover of. I don't know what if I'd keep them in like a traditional genre like alt rock or whatever they're in. For most of the songs, it's mostly rock songs, like 90s rock, 90s alternative, not quite to grunge, but you know, Nirvana and stuff was pretty good. Pearl Jam kind of stuff. There's songs in there that are just like I really like to sing along with when they're playing, but then not sure if I would really go about recording and making those. So not sure on those. Or if I would do like sound sampling from them and then turn them into like a drum and bass, dubstep, something kind of remix. I try and stay away from that just because of copyright problems. It's a little tricky stuff, and when you're putting stuff on YouTube, I've had a lot of videos get flagged that just have like this background music will get flagged, and this will probably get me in trouble, who knows. So hopefully this video doesn't get taken down, or the audio doesn't get taken off. I mean, I'm just streaming music from Spotify, give me a break. Yeah, so there's a lot of ideas I've had that just haven't ever been able to go anywhere. I just don't have the resources to do it. But you know, I'm trying to make it more than just a hobby. It's really been kind of just a, you know, fun here and there thing, and I want to make it more serious. I'm sure I could have a lot more people enjoy the stuff that I put up if I take it serious myself. And so, you know, YouTube and the other websites I'm on, Livestream for music, Last.fm or whatever, I have some stuff up there, I think. I'm trying to think what the other website is that I have my music on. I used to have it on MySpace, but it's just not worth managing anymore. They only let you have so many songs. I ended up at one point having like multiple MySpaces so I could have so many, like twice as many songs up, and I think I was working on making a third one, and I lost the password to it or something, and I never could get back in. So it's got music, but it like doesn't work. So
that's up to you.
Stupid commercials. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do, and it just never has taken off. So now I'm working on getting stuff better. And this thing paused. Stop that. Play through your stupid commercial. I did not have pause. Yeah, and so gaming wise, I've been trying to record games, stream games, just get some fun gameplay footage to put up, and I think I've gotten some that's pretty good, and I've gotten some that's like whatever. So I've gotten some that is pretty terrible, and some of it's gone up and some of it's been taken back down because it's just like I realize that people are just like, you suck, you're terrible at gaming, you should quit, uninstall. And it's not that it's discouraging, it's just that if they're not happy watching it, then there's no point in leaving it up. So I've taken some stuff down, and I'd like to get some stuff up that's better. I think the things that make people funny on YouTube are generally that they're terrible or that they're really great. Not really just make them funny, but makes them successful on YouTube. So if I could get videos up on YouTube of gameplay, generally I've had a lot that I've put up for a while that have been by myself, just like my commentary or whatever, and That's kind of boring, you know. Solo queue, League of Legends and stuff is kind of boring. So most people don't really care. I mean, they try and watch for like highlights in the video. And I should probably do more highlight videos, because like a 40-minute video just doesn't get watched all the way. It's almost discouraging just how much of a time sink it'd be just to watch that video, and it's not live or anything. When it's streamed, I get more viewers, just because they're like the time of night I'm streaming, there just isn't anyone that speaks English or something, you know, and I'm a late night gamer, so I will get the Insomniacs and stuff on my Twitch TV and my own. I used to get them on my own, not so much Twitch yet, but you get the people that are just like, I'm bored, I don't want to play, I want to watch stuff, and they'll watch, and sometimes they comment and they tell me, you know, I need to do this better or that better, but it's not important to me if I'm doing terrible or bad in someone else's eyes. I know that sounds a little bit mean, thinking about the way I said that, but I'm not discouraged by them saying that I suck. I know I'm not like some pro gamer. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm just trying to put up some footage. I'm just trying to have some fun, make some laughs. I say some funny things. Sometimes they get recorded, and that's, you know, sometimes that's worth it to people that watch. Especially when I'm playing with my friends. When I'm all by myself, it's like, you know, just a little witty commentary here and there, and some people appreciate that. Some people think I'm retarded. You know, I can't help it. If I say something that's funny to me and I'm laughing and you're not like I don't get it, then I can't help you there. But if I'm with a group of people, I mean, sometimes, I mean, we did a video where like 3 people were drunk and like 2 of us, well, one guy was there with the drunk people, so I don't know, he just wasn't drunk like they were, and then I was like the only one that was like sober, and it was a hilarious game. I remember just laughing so much, and like we thought we were just gonna get destroyed by the other team, and then we ended up beating them, you know, and like telling them, I was like, we're recording this and these guys are so drunk, you guys should go check out the video. And like one of them was like, alright, I'll check it out. And even he was watching it, I guess, and he said like in his comments that it was a pretty hilarious game, just especially getting the other perspective, like being on the one side, seeing like all the stupid mistakes we made, and like then realizing like their team screwed up even bigger at a couple points and cost them the game. So I like stuff like that. It's kind of fun. I'd hope to get up more videos like that one. But it's hard to play with the drunk people and all the profanity they shout out in the video. It ends up getting flagged for inappropriate or something, and my YouTube channel, I think, is marked for any age. Maybe it's for 18 plus. It used to be for 18 plus when I had some stuff up, but because I had a lot of friends that were just like all over the place verbally. But I've cleaned up most of my videos, or I tried to keep clean now, so I'm sorry when the profanities slip in and stuff. Not my fault. I try not to let them go. And there's been a lot of videos I've recorded and then someone's just like dropping bombs, and I end up just taking them down, or never even putting them up most of the time in that situation. So sorry you guys are missing out on stuff if you don't care about that, but it's just kind of a quality standard thing for me. I don't want to make it, you know, I have a new channel on YouTube. It's not like a huge following. I don't have like 1,000 subscribers even. I don't have 100. I don't have 100 subscribers. I don't have 10, probably 16 maybe. It's not very many. So for the few that I have, I don't want to offend them as it is. I'd rather them like my stuff and share it with others than make them go, I don't want to be there. So, and I have friends all over the place, all over the world that I play with. So some of the time zones I play with Australians, and I play with European people, and I play with a few late night American people. So I'd like to get a broader fan base, or watcher base, something, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean. I'd like to have people watch that are all over the place and of all kinds of different backgrounds. So instead of having people throw out the racial slurs and F-bombs all day and kill my viewers, then it's no good. So yeah, this video brought to you by DJ Turtle from Meow Mix Music, the somewhat electronica band of old. The YouTube website in the video right now. The other websites stuff links will be put up. This will be on my website for quite a while it will still be accurate information, and it's kind of a vlog vocal tour of my imagination. It's hopefully a little entertaining for those of you watching. The background music is searchable by background music, I guess, on Spotify. There's a whole bunch of stuff at different beat rates, beats per minute. So if you want to check that out, I can send you a link if you email me through my YouTube or something. Don't use the turtle number 13 at Hotmail because that is too full of spam. And yeah, so enjoy the website. Any help, tips, suggestions, any ideas on things I can do to make my site better or easier to use, easier to find, please leave comments on YouTube or send them to my inbox on YouTube. Facebook's the same as it's Facebook/turtle number 13. So if you really want to find me, be a friend on there. That's cool. Steam, I think, is the same, turtle number 13. Add me on there. I normally log in through there to get to League of Legends and other games I play. So yeah, hook up, hang out, be a friend, be a something, buddy, partner. Give me some tips, hints, tricks, whatever you got. I need your help to be better. Yeah, anyways, that's about the end of this video. There'll be some more videos like this up probably pretty soon. I'm trying to get into a routine of making videos, so please enjoy the website. Hopefully it's useful. Share with your friends. Have a nice day. We'll see you guys later.